I am prepared to test out this little silicone, like geode, or not geode, but kind of crystal mold that I got from Temu. I have some UV resin that I already have on hand, and I'm getting that ready right now. So the UV resin that I'm going to be using is this one from, I think, Korea. And I bought it a while ago from Amazon when it was on sale for $10. I just had it warming up a little bit because it's been cold, so I didn't know if it would need to be heated up to help with the viscosity a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna fill that up to about here. I am going to use one of the glow in the dark powders that I purchased. So let me grab a brush real quick. I'm just gonna take a little bit and kind of go in. What may be easier because of the shape of this is just to put a little bit in the resin itself. I just thought about that, like, what am I doing? Because this thing is way too rugged to try to dust in here. So, I'm just gonna knock that out. And stir it. Using a toothpick. Probably not the best tool, but it's one of the smallest things I have. And I don't want anything that's going to be too big because it's going to make it a little harder for me to mix everything together. But this is doing a pretty good job of getting everything mixed. Pigment seems to be doing okay. I really do hope it actually glows in the dark. Because it looked like it was more of a like a nail art type thing, but I find that pigments and things can usually be used across multiple mediums. But that's really pretty. I'm going to go ahead and pour it in the mold now. Okay. Ooh. She is filling up. Is this in frame? That's better. All right. It looks like I really may have mixed just enough. Okay, let me grab my UV light. You guys see how it's glowing under the light? Ooh, I hope that's a good sign. I really, really, really do. Try to get through. What I probably should have done is cured it in layers, but it's, you know, too late. Too late to think about that now. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and keep trying to cure this, and I will be back. Alright guys, I wanted to make sure that this was 100% cured, so I kind of just sat here moving the light around for about, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and try to get this out. So far, it looks like it's going to come out with no issue. Oop. Okay, so the top is still a little sticky, but I'm going to go ahead and cure it now, but that looks really good. Okay, so when I took this out, the top was still a little sticky, and you could see when you moved it that the resin was still wasn't cured. So I actually have let this sit for a good 5 to 10 minutes just in front of the UV light, and the stickiness is gone, and it looks like the resin is no longer moving on the inside. I'm gonna let it sit for a few more minutes just because I don't know, I just want to. I want to make sure it's fully cured, and then I'm going to sand off that little bit that leaked out, and then we'll turn the lights off. So I will be back in about 2 minutes. All right, guys, I am back. So let's take a look and see if this truly glows in the dark. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the light. Can you guys see it? So the camera is picking up that it's glowing. It's not as dark in here as I'd like, so I'm going to take this into a different room and see. Okay, so I'm in a room now where I can turn off the light, and it should be mostly dark. So let me do that now. Okay, here we go. That is so cool. It is glowing, and it's glowing. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's awesome.